Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I have for you the top 5 best class setups in Cold War Season 6. We recently had some weapon tuning, so you will see some of those changed weapons in these setups. So if you guys want to see some more of this, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, show some support. It only takes a few seconds of your guys' time and really helps push the video out there. And subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, you're going to miss out on it. All right, Season 6 has a lot more to offer. Vanguard's a month away. We're going to be covering everything that it has as well. I don't want y'all to miss out. Over 50% of you guys are not yet subscribed. So join us here today. That'd be great. Without further ado, man, here are my top 5 best class setups in Season 6. So starting off, we got the Tec9. This thing was actually nerfed in Season 6. All they did, though, was nerf the speed. The power of it still remains. They didn't mess with the damage at all. So I kind of have a little bit of a different setup since the speed was messed with. Starting off, we got the full auto repeater to make it, again, full auto. This is what makes the Tec9 the Tec9. If you're not using full auto, you're using the weapon wrong. Next, we got the Task Force Barrel. We get an increase in damage, making the weapon stronger and more powerful. And then we also get effective damage range and bullet velocity, which help maintain the power of the Tec9 at medium and long-range engagements. Our third attachment is the Field Agent Grip. This is to eliminate any type of recoil that the Tec9 has, and it does a pretty goddamn good job of removing the recoil of it. Next, we got the biggest magazine, so we can take out multiple enemies without having to reload. Sadly, it's only the standing 30 round, but again, the weapon's really strong, so it makes up for it. And then my last and final attachment is Airborne Elastic Wrap. Again, they nerfed the speed on it, so your weapon is going to aim down sights just a little bit slower. So in order to get that extra boost in the aim down sight speed, I went with Airborne Elastic Wrap. Previously, I was rocking the Serpent, or I would just throw a stock on. This time around, I just want to go absolutely crazy with the speed on it. So aim down sight speed is back up to normal and much better than before. So that's my updated Tec9 class setup. I got a nail gun on as well. We did cover this a few days ago. They buffed it, so it does 2 times more damage at the neck and head, which is unbelievable. So I highly recommend having this as a secondary weapon, or at least giving it a go. Next, this is going to be pretty standard for the rest of the other 4 class setups I have for you. I got a stim shot to get my health back. C4 is my favorite lethal, so you're going to see this on all my setups. Really strong and powerful, gets plenty of kills. And then field upgrade, you can mess with this. I personally love to try out different things. I usually rock the trophy system, assault pack, and the field mic once in a while. My perks, I got flak jacket and tactical mask, so lethals and tacticals don't bother me. Scavenger, so I can keep using my weapons. I don't want to pick up no boo-boo weapon off the ground. I got quartermaster, that allows me to restock on my stims and C4s a lot quicker. And then I got ninja and ghost, so I'm stealthy, off the radar. Enemies have no idea where I'm at. So that's class up number 1. We got the Tec9. Number 2, we got the Grav, the new weapon. So this thing's actually amazing. It's actually really strong. It's powerful. The recoil's a little weird. So starting off, first attachment, Task Force Barrel. Once again, we're starting off with the Task Force Barrel. Making the weapon stronger, and then you also maintain the power that the weapon has at medium and long range engagements. Task Force Barrel is just so good on all the weapons in this game, especially if you can control recoil. If you can't, we're going to need to throw on the foregrip. Now, the reason I'm running the foregrip over the Field Agent this time around is because the Grav recoil is really not that bad. I was just testing out the foregrip and ended up eliminating all the recoil it had. But if you're still having issues controlling it on the Grav, feel free to run the Field Agent grip. There's nothing wrong with rocking it. The only downside to using it is your shooting move speed. So you're kind of a sitting duck whenever you do use it. But I just found foregrip to work for me personally. Everyone's different, so use as you wish. Next, we got a larger magazine. This is great for taking out multiple enemies without reloading. Fast Mag 2. This time around, though, it doesn't take down your aim down sight speed by 25%. If you take a look at a different weapon, for instance, let's go to the Tec9. Head over to the magazine, 25%. So obviously it's not the biggest magazine, but Fast Mag, larger mag, 25% aim down sight speed. That's how much it gets taken down. With the Grav, it's only going down 12%. That's it, which is really dope. So I'm really happy they did that with this magazine. Got to make sure you're rocking it. Next, we got the Serpent Wrap. We need some type of mobility on this thing. So we got aim down sight speed. We're a little quicker aiming down sights. We can get the first shot off and hopefully win our gunfight. And then my last and final attachment is Raider Stock. With this, my weapon comes up quicker after sprinting, and I can strafe a lot faster with the aim walking movement speed, which makes it harder for the enemies to hit their shots on me. We got a little bit of everything. So we got recoil control with the foregrip. We got power with the task force barrel, sorry. And then we got mobility with the serpent wrap and the raider stock. All around, fantastic setup. You got to give it a go. My secondaries, I got the akimbo Mahdi's. That's what I like to call them. Here's my setup with that. We got the agency suppressor, task force barrel, SWAT 5MW laser sight, the salvo 30 round fast mag, and then I got akimbo. What's better than 1? 2. Now for my third class setup, I got the all-reliable, the MP5. They haven't messed with this weapon in months, so I can always rely on it to do work for me. It's incredibly good, and it's kind of underrated. There's so many other really powerful SMGs that people kind of overlook the MP5. So my class setup for this thing, we got the reinforced heavy barrel. Now I would have went with the task force, but the recoil control on it is a little bit rough for your casual player who may get on once in a while. It's hard to control, all right? I'm not going to lie. So I got the baby version of the task force barrel. We got that damage range and bullet velocity, so the weapon still maintains its power at medium and long range gunfights. The only thing we're missing out on is the damage, which isn't that big of a deal. Second attachment, we got the field agent grip to eliminate any type of recoil the MP5 has. It's great. It turns you up into a laser beam. One of my favorite attachments for the MP5, the standing 50 round drum. Oh, I love the big magazine for the MP5. You could take out so many enemies without having to reload. It's honestly great. And it does humble me a little bit because I love to play really aggressive and stupid sometimes. And the reload speed is kind of slow. So it's going to make me sit back a little bit and think about it. You know, like, hey, sit back. You're good. You don't need to go crazy with it. So that's why I really, really like the standing 50 round drum. Next, we got the serpent grip. Increase in aim down sight speed. It just makes it a lot quicker to get the first shot off and hopefully win that gunfight. And then my last and final attachment is Raider stock. Weapon comes up quicker after sprinting with the sprint to fire time, and aim walking movement speed makes us strafe a lot quicker, making it harder for the enemies to hit their shots on us. Again, the rest of the class setup is literally the exact same. I will note for the secondaries, I highly recommend the Diamati's or rocking the nail gun because they recently buffed it like I stated earlier today. Moving on to our fourth class setup, the KSP. A little bit of a hidden gem. They actually just recently buffed this. Starting off with the first attachment, we got the task force barrel. You're going to need this because this is exactly what they buffed. So previously the task force barrel gave you 6% damage. Now it's up to 8. So you got to make sure you're using this. The KSP is already like the strongest SMG in the game. It just got a lot stronger with that increase in damage. And then again, effective damage range, bullet velocity. It helps with those one bursts at medium and long range engagements, which you definitely are going to want with this thing. Moving on to my underbarrel, I got the front grip. I don't think it needs a field agent grip. It's actually really accurate. It's a burst fire weapon. It's not automatic. So after you shoot once, you know, it recenters back to normal. And again, it's really easy to control. So front grip, just to get it kind of like a laser beam. It's really, really good. I highly recommend using this over the field agent grip. Next, I got the biggest magazine. Hey, listen, when you got a burst fire weapon in your hands and you're continuously tapping the trigger, 3 bullets, 3 bullets, 3 bullets, you're burning through ammo. So you got to make sure you have the largest magazine. Got to reload it quick as well, again, because you're just going to be reloading so much, burning through ammo. You're going to need this. I got Serpent Wrap as my fourth attachment on the KSP. Pretty standard again. I've been explaining how the aim down sight speed is super important. Getting that first shot off is everything. For the most part, in Call of Duty, the person with the first shot is going to be the winner of that gunfight. For the most part, unless you're incredibly inaccurate. And then my last attachment is Raider stock. I really, really like having that ability to get my weapon up really quick after sprinting, especially when an enemy catches you by surprise. And again, aim walking movement speed, I'm a strafer. I love strafing so much, and that's what the Raider stock helps me do. All right, moving on. Last and final attachment. Oh my goodness, we need to finish this video up. I am having a brain fart. Last and final weapon, the AK47. Now, I didn't really know what to do for my last weapon here, but bro, the MP5 has been like a weapon I've low-key been using when I'm not recording. And I know a lot of people are always like, you know, Frizz, what do you use when you're not recording? What do you use when you're just kind of chilling? This thing. I really, really like the AK47, and I kind of made this setup and never gave it to you guys because, I was just kind of chilling and using it. So, first attachment, we got a suppressor on it. I don't really use suppressors in this game just because, I mean, you could see the negative sides to it. effective damage range, bullet velocity. Like, it just makes it a little bit weaker at medium and long range gunfights. I hate that, but again, this is kind of a more fun setup to a lot more stealthy. You don't got to be super aggressive. You could sit back, chill, and you know, let the weapon do its work for you. So rocket suppressor, stay off the radar. It's nice. For my barrel, I went with the VDV reinforced. Again, this just maintains the power of the AK47 at medium and long range gunfights. It takes less bullets to kill long ranges with the damage range, and your bullets can connect to enemies a lot quicker. And they travel a lot further with the bullet velocity. I really, really like the VDV reinforced. Again, it's just kind of a median between the Liberator, Takedown, Spetsnaz RPK. It's like throwing all those together, and you kind of get the VDV reinforced, which is great. Moving on, I got the Spetsnaz grip for my underbarrel on the AK-47. This eliminates all recoil on the weapon. It's great. Makes it a laser beam. I've been saying that the whole time. Again, foregrip, Spetsnaz grip are your go-to underbarrels to eliminate recoil on your weapons. I highly recommend using these two. I want the 40-round magazine, the AK-47. It's an incredibly powerful weapon. You really don't need anything larger than that. And the reload speed, it's pretty quick in my opinion. So I don't really need a fast mag on it. The first magazine did more than enough for me. And then finally, I got the Spetsnaz PKM stock. So, a little different. We're not getting the sprint to fire time. We're getting shooting move speed, which is basically the same thing as aim walking movement speed. But in order for shooting move speed to work, you need to actually be shooting the weapon. So, our strafe speed, it's through the roof. Again, it makes it really, really hard for the enemies to hit the shots on you when you're strafing incredibly quick. There's my AK-47 setup. Again, give this a go. It's really fun. You could play stealthy. It just reminds me of like an OG AK-47 class from back in the day. It's really, really dope. And that's pretty much it. Again, here are the last 5 setups we just covered. We have the same tactical, lethal, field upgrade perks, all of that type of good stuff. So these are my top 5 best class setups here in Season 6. Give them a go. Let me know in the comments which one you like the most, which weapons do you want to see next. Again, I am new to making these type of videos, so if you guys have any constructive criticism on how I can improve these, please let me know. All right, I'd be more than happy to listen in and hear what you guys got to say. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, make sure you guys drop a like on the video and subscribe. If you made it this far, I mean, you got to subscribe and drop a like. It seemed like you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below top 5 setups. All right, I'm gonna be liking and hearting you guys' comments as always. I'll catch you guys in the next video. You guys stay safe, have a great day, and I'm out. Peace.